Most citizens do not believe the town's denials of stealing water from Liberty and jeopardizing the public health and safety, nor the claimed breakdown in communication, or that some contract golf course employee actually made the decision to cut the lock on a utility without being directed to do so. Messrs. Robinson, Puckett, and Snyder should be questioned and down the chain of command from there to determine who actually cut the lock, based on whose direction, who had knowledge of, participated in, and was present during that act. Make no mistake, no member of the public would be given a pass after cutting a lock on a utility and claim to not know or lack intent to use the utilities without authorization. Clearly, the town did not contact Liberty, but was caught in the act by Liberty, so intent was a given. The town demonstrated it does not possess the necessary knowledge and ability to run a water company when they failed to take the necessary steps to protect the public with a proper backflow device. I have filed a complaint with Cal EPA, and I beseech the local law enforcement to investigate the violation of Penal Code 498, larceny and the theft of utilities in excess of $6,700, and Penal Code 182, conspiracy of one or more persons in the overt act of stealing water. To do so on behalf of the people whose health and safety was put in jeopardy through this felonious act. Responsible parties need to be held accountable, or the wrong message is sent to the public. Not only did the town steal water, but also stole the public trust under the watch of this council. The act was no less egregious than the acts of public officials in Flint, Michigan, where coincidentally, Mr. Puckett previously worked.
Thank you, Ms. Lee. Do we, I'm having a little bit of heartburn when I hear someone say that we are, pretty much thieves. And I think there's much more to this story that is we're hearing just one side. While I respect that side, but I also want you all to know that whatever happened with that water issue, there was no intent to steal, to not pay, and so we can hear one side, but come on, we're not in business to scam some water or any other utility. So let's make it very clear that there may have been a fracturing of a system for a short time, but it wasn't planned or intentional, and never, ever, as my water friends smirk, was it meant to do anything underhanded. We're writing a check, right? We know the use of the water. Everybody knows the amount. So when you talk about stealing, those gallons were counted. I mean, it just was a mishap. And things like this happen, and you do a better job. So please, I just really had to say something. Christina Burton, you're next. And Mr. Graham Carr would be after that.
I also believe that was our vault that we cut into. So, I mean, it was
yeah,
our vault, our valve.
Here in part.
But they did turn on the water before, not knowing. So, unfortunately, that happened. Mistakes happened, but we did pay for it. And it did, obviously, the amount that we wouldn't know it if it wasn't metered. So, anyway.